So hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Fancy Pants Adventures World 1 Remix. Now, as the name already suggests, this is a remix of the very first world of Fancy Pants Adventures. Now, it's been quite a long time since I've played Fancy Pants, so I probably won't remember anything. And since this is a remix, there might be a ton of different stuff anyway. So I guess we just jump right ahead and get started with the actual game. And then we can already see what the game is going to be about. It's basically a pretty stylish jump around platformer like Sonic or the likes. And basically the levels are, well, they're quite open world. They of course have an end and a start. But there's a ton of stuff you can do. You can run around and try and find certain areas, some secrets maybe. And collect as many of these squiggles as you can. There's also some objectives you can do at some points, like you can try and do certain stuff for achievements, of course, like bouncing enemies on your head. I think there's an achievement for getting a 3x bounce combo. Something like that. But I don't know. Yeah, I just got it for the 3x bounce on Congregate. I suggest you play this game on Congregate if you like badges, like random achievements, but it doesn't really matter, it's just badges. Or achievements. Achievements in general. Not really that important. See, this is the bowling ball. I don't think that thing was in the first one. Nope, definitely wasn't. Pretty interesting though. I guess he just took the first vault and thought like, well, what can I do with this? How can I like revise this a bit to make it more fun? Now, I don't know if what the thing with the stories. I don't even know if there was a story in the first Fancy Pants, but there definitely was a story in the later ones, but they weren't anything special or anything. It was just like, yeah, I got your ice cream, gotta get it back. Like nothing special at all. I wonder what I just did. Oh, there we go. I was wondering. I guess this is a secret area. Now, there's multiple ways you can take in this game. I'm just gonna take the first one that I find and just gonna roll with it. And we're gonna see where we end up. And probably when you play this game, you can probably find your own way and see whatever route you want to take. Oh, you can't actually hang on to ledges, I guess. Unless you can actually grab onto that one. As far as I know, it doesn't really do it. Oh, it actually insta-kills you. It doesn't really do... There's no real difference between jumping backwards and jumping forwards, I guess. I think that just as soon as you jump, you keep your momentum, no matter if you jump forwards or backwards. But forwards, backwards, you always do this cool little somersault, so I guess it's pretty cool. Not that it matters. Oh, come on. And one of the secrets, I guess. I don't even think these secrets were in the original one. I guess we can kill those now. But I guess it's one of those things just to make the game more interesting. Oh, you don't actually go back this way. Okay, that's... I guess we gotta go through this stage anyway. Also, something that's pretty prevalent in this game is, well, obviously the speedrunning. Since I haven't played this game before, or at least this version of the game, and I can't remember a whole lot, I can't do a lot of speedrunning, but I guess it's gonna be okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna try and be fast. Oh, come on. So, this game came out just recently, actually, around... When does it say? It doesn't say the date right here, but... The maker of this game is actually trying to get this game like published, not just as a flash game or anything, but as an actual game. Maybe on Steam Greenlight or something, but I don't know any details on that. But you can actually like support him by giving him some money. Which says down there, buy a key. Basically what the key is, it gives you access to the bonus room with some stuff that you can get. I don't know exactly what it is, just some bonus stuff that you can get, and the key costs real money, and you support the maker by doing this, and you can also buy the full game once it comes out. I think it's like, right now it's like up to World 4 or something. I think World 2 and 3 are still flash games, and World 4 is gonna be like the actual big game, I think, something like that. I don't really know any details on that. I don't really follow this guy that much. But I always like what he does. And his games are always really fun. Dr. Nero CF, that's his name. Also really like what they did with the enemies. Just not just in this remix, also you should have fixed that over there, I don't know. Some out of bounds stuff. I really also like what it does with did the enemies. So just the the style of this game in general. It has a really like fitting style. Nothing really seems out of place that much. Everything like the walls, the character, the enemies, the springs, everything just feels like it belongs in this world. It's pretty nice. Oh, should have waited. These little areas are pretty cool actually. Oh wow. That's how you do it. Well, as you already noticed, these little orbs, I guess, they give you more colors for your pants. And if you click on the game, you can actually change your pants. Also, I think one of the squigglies gives you a life, I guess. But you're not really gonna run out of lives. Getting lives in this game, for one, is quite easy, and you don't actually take that much damage. There's not a whole lot of stuff that actually kills you. Like, when I fell into the drink earlier, I didn't actually lose that much health, so you shouldn't really run out of lives. Unless you try to explore everything and you come to a really tough place where you just keep tanking lives or something like that, but it shouldn't really happen. I guess it's something like somewhere along the lines of Mario. We're like Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, you end the game with like 130 lives because you just never lose lives, but you get so many of them. It's not quite that extreme, but if you don't do anything too stupid, you're gonna get a ton of lives and not lose a whole lot. I think this actually changed a bit in the later ones. I think the later ones were like harder, more difficult, but this one wasn't really that much of a big deal. Ah, there we go. The first big change. Oh great, I just slid off. There's some really odd things with when you jump and when you slide and stuff. Like if you jump when you're running down a hill, you fly off in a much more different angle than if you jump when you're running up a hill or something like that. And usually it's not that big a deal, but in some cases it can actually really hurt you a lot. Here we go. Reminds me of Line Rider there, like a bit right there. Line Rider was one of the first few games that I played and actually made videos for it, but as you guess, they were pretty fucking terrible. Like, I don't know what my quality nowadays is compared to that, but at least it's not that terrible as those Line Rider videos, so I guess I'm happy with that. If you don't know Line Rider, it's like a game, an online flash game or something, where you can draw your own course, or just draw anything, and you can have like a little guy ride along that, so you just draw lines and the guy rides along the lines. You can do some really cool stuff with it, make him do some tricks, and I think it's pretty open-minded and everything. Also, I don't think this level actually existed in the original, so I guess we're gonna get some cool extra stuff. That was interesting. I was not really using sliding that much. I tried to slide into him right there, like land in front of him and then use the slide, but slide is not really that responsive, so sliding into them, you really need actually some space in front of them before you slide. Like, don't actually try and slide right before them, because the animation takes like a few frames. It's not all that, only a few frames, but it can still bite you in the ass, like it did right then. It worked right there. Like, that's like the minimum amount of frames that you need. Also, look at that healing that I get from those orbs. Or the squigglies, rather. Since they are squigglies. I think that's also what they're officially called anyway. Is this like a fighting arena or something? I guess there is a goal to it. Oh, I didn't even see those. Yeah, if you don't slide into them, or just basically jump into them twice, they're gonna jump back up. and try and get you again, which can be pretty annoying sometimes if you don't really notice them coming up at you. Oh, this time we get jump down here. Let's see what we get. Oh, nothing. Well, I guess we have to do this then. It's also really nice if you actually get to speedrun it a bit. It's not really that much of a top speedrunning game, because there's some really weird stuff going on sometimes. Like, most of the times the controls are pretty nice, but there's always a few places sometimes where you're like, ah, the controls are a bit fishy right here, and that makes speedrunning it a little bit interesting, but it's not really a big a deal. Like, out there's way more interesting stuff when it comes to speedrunning games than just some odd behavior sometimes. I guess it's really still a pretty nice game for just trying to go fast. And it's also one of those games that really feel like they're a lot of fun when you're going fast. Like, you really want to go fast. Even when you're playing through this normally, I guess, you just don't want to go slow or try and take in everything. You just want to try and race through as fast as possible. It doesn't mean that you don't try and explore everything, but you just want to do it fast, because it's just more fun that way. Oh, that almost got me. Oh, I actually have to fight him now. Go away. What do I actually do now? Oh. Boss fights in this game are always really weird, because there's no really clear indication as to what you have to do with anything. Like, right now my only thing is I might launch the spider into him, but I don't really know about that. Gonna try and bounce him. There you go. That actually is what you have to do. Oh, he just crashed. Next time I'm gonna try and jump at him when he's crashed and see if that does anything. Also, usually bosses in this game don't really change the patterns that much. You just keep repeating them. There we go. Knocked his tip off. What are you shouting right now? Dude. This stuff is really weird. Like, I try and lead him one way and then like fake him one way and then go the other way, but sometimes he like squiggles around so much that it's not actually that easy to say to see which side he actually decided on, or if it's just messing with you. Because I feel like sometimes he is actually just messing with you and actually isn't getting faked. I'm just gonna get rid of one of them and then try and bounce the other one. Oh, we actually have to kick it into him. Can't have it lay down. I'm just gonna reset now. And next time we're gonna get him. Also, sorry that I don't really have a whole lot more to say, because this game really explains itself, and especially on boss fights, there's just some longer strands of time where nothing is really happening. And you just keep repeating the same stuff over and over again, then you die in the end because it takes so long and you keep getting cheap shots and stuff like that, but I don't know. Crashed over there. At least I can heal myself with these a bit. I'm also gonna get a new life in a bit. It's also the only place really where you might go game over, because you can't really farm squigglies around here that much, only a little bit. Wow, I wasn't expected. So I'm just gonna keep repeating this. Next time it probably drops 3 or something, I don't know. Okay, I can't hit him like this. I tried. And waiting for him to spin, he He summons new spiders when he spins anyway, so I don't really need to wait for that. Could that be it? Well, the music stopped, so it might be it. Woohoo! We got something. I don't know. And that was that, I guess, but we're not just gonna leave right there, we're actually gonna do some time trials now.